Because otherwise, you talked about being emotionless and not having, your emotions come to the front, and using the creative arts as a way to help those emotions to come through. And the more you can do, or the more that you enjoy doing, the more options you have of getting them out your body, basically.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you. So it's whether it's the arts generally, right? So whether it's some sort of, painting like I do, or drawing, or even writing, poetry, music, whether you write songs or you play instruments, even listening to certain types of music, I feel comes into that place for me. But it really is about expressing. It's connecting in a way that allows you to express emotion, and it's private. That's one of the things that I have found most beneficial for me. Some of the artistic and the painting work that I've done as I've been on my healing journey, but also a lot of the writing, the journaling. It's a very private way to get emotions out. And you really, you can write words, whether you're in a journal or you're writing poetry or you're writing song lyrics, and they may or may not ever see the public. When you're getting them out, you can do it privately in a way where you can really express whatever emotion you want. You're not going to hurt anybody, right? It's you and the paper, and that's it. Or you and the keyboard, and that's it, right? And I found the same thing for me. I mean, I love to paint. And I, when I look back I actually hadn't painted for about 20 years, just because of the way that my surviving in my life before I started the intense part of my healing journey after the hypnotherapy. But I look at all of the paintings that I did in succession as I was going through the hardest part of my healing journey. And each one of them has its own story. And I can look at that picture and tell you emotionally exactly where I was and why painting is what it is. And I have all of them in my house because they mean so much to me. But one of them is very raw, painful, deep, angry. There was a lot of anger in the very first painting that I did. It's red, black, and white. Red is not my color. Blue is my favorite color, and you won't see red really anywhere else in my house except for this painting, but it's beautiful. And when I look at it, I understand the expression that I was leaving on that canvas, putting my emotion there on that canvas.